Let's see here. Hey, what up, Glacier? How are you doing? Nice, nice, nice. How are you guys doing? What up, Glacier? How are we all doing, chat? Ugh. Can I get a shout out? If you subscribe, maybe. Let's see here. There. Let's see here. There. There. How are we doing, chat? How are you? I'm doing fine. It's just been a lot behind the scenes. But we're doing fine. Korean ramen. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. See here. Wait, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah, good. I'm not really sure. Dude, I'm a little bit conflicted with this artwork. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, still issues with this one? We might actually, by mistake. I guess we can't add it, huh? Ooh, so it's this one. Dun, dun, dun. What up, what up? Hey, what up, Damien King Rivera? How are you doing? Heartbreak AI. Is it lagging for you guys, by the way? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, nothing here is AI, chat. What kind of animal should we go, chat? What animal? What up, Bomber Kitty? How are you doing? LSDV vlog. How are you guys doing? Just an artist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all doing, Shan? How many of you guys have joined the weekly art challenge, Shan? And shared some of your arts? I will have to make some videos. I saw that I saw we got 2 more entries from Scream Bottle and Curse Lake Boys. Can you do Two-Bone? Who's Two-Bone? Do you mean Cubone? Oh yeah, what happened with my Cubone artwork? Did I finish that one? Did I finish my Cubone artwork, Chad? Cubone? Wide workspace. I'm not sure what to do this week. Well, it's get back to school or get back to work. And I mean, it doesn't have to be with pride. Like, it could be anything regarding stuff. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. What do we think is the issue with this one, Chad? Maybe the face a little bit, huh? I feel like the leg looks a little bit bad too. Otherwise, I kind of like it. Is there anything specific we dislike with this one, Chad? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We might have to remove some of the... just for now. just so we can focus a little bit on it. Let's see here. Let's go to the head. Oh. Where did I think it was finished? Head. You have a really good article. Thank you, Mr. Random. Thank you. I do think I had a lot of issues with like the shading on Jesus Christ, that's extremely strong. What up, Sunday We Goat? How are you doing? Nice. Are all of you guys artists, by the way? This is a little bit too white, though, in my opinion. Let's see here, there. Not too much, though. It is pretty white, not gonna lie, huh? Ooh. Good evening, Kurt. What up, Egg Gaming? How are you doing? How are we all doing today, Shan? Do you use a drawing tablet or do you use a mouse? I use a vertical mouse. The vertical point is not really important because it's basically just for me to not overwork my forearms. But no, I'm using a mouse to draw. Reparations, we gon' feed the streets. I still believe Jehovah's gonna free me from the shackles of my troubled past. And way before I juggled bars. Let's see here. Maybe I can do. I don't like how it's just like actually. It's like 100% wide. That does. Let's see there. Then we can do like here. Let's see here. Then we avoid you. It is a little bit black though, which is a little bit weird. It is a little bit too much here too, huh? Hey, what up, Wano? How are you doing? Yo, what up, Oracle? Hello, I'm back in like 10 minutes. Gotcha. Let's see there. Stop shouting down my line like you gon' do shit. You was my old friend, but now we on some new shit. Let's see there. You know all my deepest secrets, you know all my fears. Let's see there. I don't ever see your face again. Now me and peace of mind. I forgot I made this one. I'm really happy about making this one actually. Let's see there. I kind of like the fact that this bone here is sticking out. Then we go here. It's a little bit too white though, a little bit too white. Artwork is literally AI, the fuck you're talking about? Wait, what do you mean, Silas? Do you actually think this looks like AI? I'm doing pretty good, it's just like a lot of things behind the scenes right now. I'm fine and whatnot, it's just like... it's kind of annoying that it comes now, but it's also, in a way, it's for the good, because like, if I add up all this stuff while my channel pop off, whoo, that would be well, let's just say we probably wouldn't be popping off too much. But yeah, we're trying to find a new job. We had talked with some clients. The kind of big issue is though, which I kind of figured out pretty quickly, is that company we might start working for instead is 10 times larger than the team we currently have. Which means that, like, why would that team trust us to build a new team? Wouldn't they just want a functional team and go with that? Do you have shorts on YouTube where you make... yeah, absolutely. Not only do I have shorts, all of my streams are public. So you can go and... as long as we don't get copyrighted, which some do for listening to music, you can always just go back in all my other live. Oh yeah, here you can see while we were on lunch break. But like all of these streams here are where you can just go back and watch me do the artworks from scratch, like from the start. Then you also have the shorts here, and if you click like popular, now I understand what's like here's a super old video I have on Instagram too.
Do not let anything stop you.
Thank you. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine.
Do not get so caught up in this that it stops you from making art. Or if you need to.
Thank you, Mr. Random. That means a lot. Mr. Random, you should join my Discord server.
Anything stop you from making art. Just make things. Do not get so caught up in this that it stops you from making art.
This is obviously an old video though. Hey, what up, Night Sky? How are you doing? Oh, okay. Speed up ahead, waking up to a bigger crib. Feel like that nigga getting figures. What the business is? It's fuck a fan. I got AC. I feel a chill again. I'm raising higher. I'm on fire. Never chill again. But I got caught up in the money. Got caught up in the fame. I got caught up in the character who really wasn't me. I was lying to my wife and giving nothing but the seed. Eyes on your own paper, but I decided to cheat. Kids telling me they miss me. I ain't seen them in some weeks. I'm spending all my money like it growing fucking trees. But I'm taking no advice. I was consumed by the greed. Assassinating my own character for the creed. I was down bad, now I'm up, I'm still down. Not too late, still time to turn around and be somebody new. The best version of you. I used to work for racks by the devil and the checks by the millions. Wanted to protect my investment, invest in my children. Now the hero finally got the cape, then he turned into the villain. Now my check is reality, I'm finally starting to feel it. What up, what up, what up? Hydra. Hey, what up, Isaac Wolf? Jesus Christ. Stream Elements. Yeah, Stream Elements is a bot. Your art looks good. I think you will go. You should make fan art and put them on cards. Yeah, I would love to do that. So one thing that's a little bit lame is that I looked up like in any store nearby me to buy a specific type of transparent sheets. Because what you can do is you can take a type of, I don't remember if it's called acid or not, but you can basically scrub on a Pokemon card and remove the art, and then you can put on your own one. So you get a free card back, like with the Pokeball. You get a good, perfect, like, thickness of the card and good quality on the card, but you can still also keep the cool holo pattern. Because I think most holo patterns are very boring, or very, like, they're very corny. Like, if you buy online holo pattern card, they're usually like, they have like corny stars on them. Maybe not like this. Well, even these could be seen as a little bit corny. Actually, to be fair, I kind of like these, but well, I don't know. Actually, do I like them because they are nice, or do I just know that they are the rare form? Like, own Pokemon cards. Remember, what up, Nicole? Oh, these are really cool. I would love to do my own cards though. I mean, I recreate cards already. But there are some like holo patterns that for me are just generally very boring. Or like corny. When can I join the Discord? You can join it right now. Let me send a link. I think I've went to get it like 4 times without posting it. Here. Mr. Petal, I don't doubt... Wait, let's hear. I don't doubt that your work is human-made, I doubt it's AI, but why are you banning people? I don't, Yugi. Have you seen me ban someone for asking if it's AI? This is the thing, right? Like, notice how it says like that I'm currently banned people, but nobody's getting banned. Now, I don't fault you for just assuming. But isn't that like a little bit interesting too? But like, shouldn't I be banning people then? Now, there are multiple... hey, does yours... Yeah, it still exists. It never was... My server was never removed. The only issue with my server is that they got access to my account. They never got my password then. So they were only able to kick the people, create an app to message all of them, or like they created like 4 apps in the server and message everybody, then kicked everybody, then we tried to blackmail them. But they never actually got anything. They only ruined for me. They got nothing and ruined for me. That's basically what happened. Which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. It happened while I resetted my PC, so I'm not really sure if I like downloaded something by mistake or something. It feels a little bit weird. It could have also been that they had access to my account for a long time, because they pretty quickly had my passport ready to blackmail. Because I got a DM that said yourself, yeah, those were the hackers, by the way. They created that bot to say that, to make you click the link. It's kind of stupid of them, though, to not change the profile picture to, like, something related to my profile picture. Like, that would have been... I don't know how they could be that stupid, but yeah. Hi, my dad makes poster cards and sell them in our store. Oh, really? Makes Magic the Gathering ones, too. That's really cool. Is this... in what country is that? X-Girl... EXR Liquidation. Is this in America or in Europe? George, USA. That's cool, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you, nice, nice, nice. What fur did you use? Polar bear. Polar bear. What up, Shinsa? How are you doing? Ah, yeah, good. Yeah, it was us, because, I mean, it was them, right? But sadly, yeah, we did kick everybody, sadly. So, I will most likely have all my future streams towards the night. I don't know a specific time. I don't know if I will stick to it during the weekends. But most likely my streams will start later. I don't know how late they will be starting, but they will probably be leaning towards late. So most likely what I will start doing now, I think, is I will either go to the gym during my lunch break, I think, or I will go to gym, like in the middle of the night or whatever, which is a little bit sucks. But basically, it could be that in 1 month or 1.5 months that I could never stream during the day again. And it's much better for me to start streaming later. Now, that doesn't mean promise anything, but like, I can't guarantee that my future jobs will allow me to stream during the day again. And I don't even know if I can work from home. So that will probably be the future direction of my stream, because I don't have the agency to choose. And I absolutely don't earn... Well, I don't even earn close to money to, like, quit my job or anything. Like, the only thing maybe I could do is, like, stream for 45 minutes maybe in the future, like, during my lunch break. But yeah. Yes, yes, yes. What up, Shinsa? How are you doing? Is it hard to learn Photoshop? I would say no, but that's also, like, wrong. So, when it comes to Photoshop and how I do my artwork, it's kind of about learning how to do stuff. Like, you're learning new tricks to solve different solutions. What up, Uncle Brody? How are you doing? So, it's just a different type of skill. It's kind of like learning... Instead of, like, practicing one skill over and over and over to get good, you learn, like, a trick to make something easier. Like, it's kind of like a puzzle piece in a way. Ah, that's why. I don't like how... Actually, it could be because of the toenail, right? I think that's what I was... I think that was the issue last time. Let's see. There, there, there. Warp. Or does it look like it's like... Or does it look like it's like his... Does it look like his foot is twisted now? What are you making today? What Pokemon? Right now it's Cubone. Hey, what up, Amanda? Still convinced me that one in the bottom is AI? Like the one next to me? These ones? Do you think these are AI? What makes you think that those are AI? Thank you, Fruit Juice. How are you doing? How would you like me to prove it to you? That's obviously AI. So there's some people here want to make a bet. What if I prove to you that it's AI? Sorry, not AI. And if I prove it's right, you either donate a goat trophy or you subscribe. Thank you, Mr. Random. You should join the art challenge. Thank you, Mr. Random. How do we feel, Chad? Anybody here who said AI was... Did you make the Cubone? Yeah, of course. It's a recreation of the Pokemon card. Probably have to do some more changes to the body. Oh, you're making a fan game. That's exciting. Da 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 da. Whoop whoop. That's amazing. Thank you. Artworks AI, really? Do you think so, Zach? Do you want me to prove it to you? Do you want me to prove it to you, buddy? By the way, Shad, can we all hit the subscribe button, by the way, Shad? Only 23 minutes. Artworks AI said hi, sorry. Don't worry, Zach. If I prove it to you, do you want me to prove it to you? Ooh. Sure. Well, first of all, I can just pick apart my artwork, right? Like we can just pick apart the artwork, and you can like kind of figure out like why will the AI decide to make it look exactly like this, right? Doesn't really make sense. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. I almost saved, holy shit. What up, aunt? Oh, that's cute. It's kinda cute when AI autocorrects to aunt. Do you speak to your aunt a lot, Quent? Or do you talk about your aunt a lot? I mean, I just showed you breaking the layers, right? And then you can also always go into my live here, and you can like scroll down, and you can go back to older lives when I started doing my artwork, right? Thank you, Jax. Darling, I'm wrong. Dad's gone. Tell me what I'm wrong. Also, if it was AI, I would probably not be as good. Oh, thank you. Yo, bye. Oh no, it's real because I love this guy. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry. We are growing slowly but surely back again.
Congenital heart disease, and I recently received a heart and liver transplant.
My name's Bobby.
What?
And I'm a proud single mother.
How you doing? I'm Dion Sams. I'm from LA. I was addicted to crack for over 9 years, and I'm proud to say that I have 15 years clean and sober.
Hi, my name's Willie. I'm 12 years old. At the age of 6, I was shot in my chest and it left me paralyzed. I used basketball as my escape.
Why is everything translated all of a sudden? I don't know. I got that thing. I have no clue. I don't know about you guys. I think there was an issue why I couldn't translate before. But everything was translated for me for like 2 months ago. I don't know if you're on Computer Oracle, but everything used to be translated for, well, everything has been translated for me all the time, and it's really annoying. It's really fucking annoying. What? Oh, is it because you're Swedish? Oh yeah, like everything. It could be like that. I don't know if auto-translate comments posted in other languages. I like how this came on. In TikTok, as we spoke about it. Hey, what up, PJ? How are you doing? Can you do Mega Charizard? I have started a Mega Charizard, but I quit it because I didn't like the body. What kind of texture pack are you using? I don't use a texture pack. I use pictures of real animals. I think Claudia and Rick were... I mean, I think it's technically a type. Hey, what up, Yuki? How are you doing? How are you doing? We're making Cubone. What are you doing today? Well, we're close to finishing Cubone. We're close to finishing Cubone. I have way more artworks. No, I mean, like, what texture are you using when drawing them? Oh, right now I'm using a polar bear. I can show some of my other artworks. Let's see it there. I know TikTok can see that. Here I've seen Stitch, which is also made, like, these are real eggs, by the way. These are real pictures of real eggs. This is a cat eye, bacon, obviously, weasel. Yeah, almost always polar bear. It's just like, I also got in good with the picture too. I'm going to bed. Okay, good night, Yuki. Sleep well. Do you still have the whistle tech? Yes, and it's gotten stronger and stronger for about a year. Never ceases to impress me. Thank you, PJ. What up, Crystal? How are you doing? You're gonna give Cubone a background? I mean, I would like to do. I think people like the Cubone too, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm streaming on both YouTube and not Discord, TikTok right now. Holy, I can't even do a single donut in Blender. Okay, to be fair, Alvin, I didn't finish the donut either and gave up. This is 2D though, not 3D. Have a great day. What up, Jax? Artwork is AI? No. Nothing is AI. Okay, the person who told me about the whistling tech, good job reminding me. I whistled 3 times Monday at work too by mistake. Not good. Sinsar, how are you doing? Have a good one. Thank you. Are you doing Mega Charizard? I have done. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. Yuki, do you have YouTube? I also have Aang from Avatar. Push it. Hey, thank you, Sinar. Not joking, I swear it's AI. Really? What if I prove you that it's not AI? No worries, I thought about maybe not commenting. Don't worry, I don't care about it. But yeah, but I don't. Oh, you do? You should subscribe to me there too. It's Kurt Petal there. Feel no pressure to do it though. Can you please start doing it? Like, it's an old one, but I gave up on it because I didn't like it. Charizard. Mega. W dude for not making AI slop streams. Yeah, of course not. It's loading right now. Like, I started this one, but I wasn't too happy with it. Like, I used hair here. I used a girl's hair or a guinea pig's hair. I don't remember. These late items are okay until I'm in school. I know gaming. Hey, what up, Goldleaf? How are you, dude? How are you doing? Thank you. What's the app called? Photoshop. This is my third account. Hey, Pickle, make sure to follow them. Wow. Bad whistle. I need more soda, bro. What's your favorite thing that you made? Oof, that's a hard one. Like, my go-to is always this one. But, like, that's the one I was the most proudest of as I started streaming. Like, I made this one, and like 1 and 2 weeks later I started streaming. You need to help me with the cracked Photoshop someday. I used to join Discord, but everyone ignored my message. I don't remember how I... Oh wait, download Photoshop? Like, it's actually easier than you think. There's only like one... Actually, there are some good YouTube videos. I can send you some of the YouTube videos. It shouldn't be too hard to install. The only thing that's bad about Photoshop is that there are some simple things you have to do within Windows. It's basically that you can't let internet flow within the Photoshop and out, because that sends a signal to Photoshop to lock down. So as long as you block this entrance of internet being able to flow into Photoshop and out, you will be able to do it. And you can watch some YouTube guides which are pretty simple how to do that. Bro, can you add me on YouTube, or can you add people on YouTube? Like I was talking to TikTok, but they should subscribe to me here on YouTube too. Hey, what up, Curselic boys? Nice, good job with the... I don't remember that Pokemon. The one that does judo or whatever. Do you get paid for this? When people pay me, yeah? When people gift me, yes. On YouTube, I get like some money when I make videos, which isn't a lot. It's like, depending on the month, it could be anything from $10 to $30. But I do get, but people donate to me, and that could be everything from $100 to $300 a month. But like, that's probably less than that too. Have you done Dragapult? No. It's not done yet. I might redo the shading. Curselic boys, if there's anything I recommend that you start practicing, is to go way harder with your shading. Try to make it even stronger, so you really get that really round shape. Because a lot of times it could look very flat. And you can only get the round part when you really go strong with your shading. Can you do a Pikachu one? I've done a few Pikachu ones. They're not finished though. It's so weird reading in Swedish and typing in... I know, right? This is why I like type English with like so many Swedish people. Besides like my coworkers or people I know like in real life. We'll have a suggestion for your next art. Tandemouse. Tandemouse? Amazing Pokemon to draw like Tandemouse. Tandemouse. Oh, Tandemouse? There's one issue with Tandemouse. There's just one issue. I hate shading white. I hate it. It's so annoying. It looks so bad. Especially white fur. Do we have any white Pokemon here I can show? I feel like I did a decent job here. But like, it just looks very dirty. Like here. Like, just notice how it like looks very dirty. I just don't know exactly how to do it. Yeah, it's photo bashing. It's photo bashing. By the way, chat, can we all double tap at the stream and make sure to like and subscribe and follow? What Pokemon artwork you're working on at the moment? Technically, well, dude, I technically want to work with this one. I just need good pictures of hair. Teal Mask or Orgapon? Ooh, maybe. Try learning blue or some other color shading. It's for yeah. Remember, I don't use colors to shade though. That's the issue. I don't use colors to shade. And I'm not really sure if that's the direction. Because, like, it would just ruin the whole... it will ruin... Like, when you get into a lot of layers, it's just gonna multiply the layers by so much. But, I mean, like, if everything is just white, maybe it's easier. So, like, the way I color stuff right now... Let's see here. What can we take something simple? I can show here. Solid color, red. This is how I shade stuff, right? So this is red. Now I add something called an exposure layer. I can now make it darker. This is black, obviously, or brighter, which turns it into white. I can also do this or this. Notice now how the red turns like into another color, while this one just simply makes it whiter. This can also just make it blacker or like into another red. Maybe we can take like this color, maybe. So let's see there. Now I'm painting in the middle, you can't see anything. So like as I'm doing these things, so this one just turns it black, while this one kind of changed the color. So that's why. So you can't turn it like green. No, I mean I can't like. Then I have to do like a completely different thing. So what I could otherwise take is like I could take color balance. Like I could take a complete different color, I guess. Like let's say we do I don't know why it doesn't change the color. No, but yeah, basically the thing is that it just changes the color to become either blacker or whiter, or it changes the exposure, which then I need a better example. Can we take blue maybe? And like this one, like it turns here, so this is a completely different blue, right? But I didn't choose specifically that blue. I'm used here. So I can increase the gamma and it slowly turns into darker blue until it gets black. Here it just changes simply black. This is what's called muddy. It's same with brightness, like notice how it becomes like a lighter blue until it goes white. Same here. Yeah, it's kind of that, like it's kind of that's like the annoying part. Now the thing is probably that what I should be doing is that I should be taking a white object and I should turn it to not white but another color, so the interaction is different. Hey, what's up? I've been in your stream since 2024, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's start of 25 I started streaming. This is much better than I could have. Thank you, Conard. Meme Team Gang, how are you doing? How are you doing, Meme Team Gang? Just drawing, nice, love that gold leaf. I'm doing pretty fine though, a little bit tired. Work's been up and down. Probably getting a new job soon. Bro, can I be a stream police? No, Zach, we don't need one. You also... Hey, what up, Kyun? How you doing? What was your hardest, strongest artwork to make? That's so hard to say. Because, like, the earlier start, like, for example, like... This one might have taken so long time. But this was when I started doing art. While this one went super... Well, this one is easy regardless. What's a good example? Like, maybe this one. This one went super fast, but it's... No. No, actually, this one took a long time. Because I struggled to make the colors correct there. So sometimes, like, an artwork might be harder, but it went quicker for me to make. Just because I had done it before, I gotten good at it. But this one was super difficult. And it's also the one I'm, like, the proudest of. This is really amazing. Reminds me of those... Ah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you start with the color you shade in and you make the white. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if I can. I don't have like a good example, but like I purposely made this white, not pure white, so it would like have a little bit better of effect. It's also like the same thing when I give highlights to white. Is that like? But also sometimes it's like the opposite. Sometimes I don't want to increase the what is it, like the gamma or the exposure. But yeah, it's just like interactions I don't really know about and I don't understand. And sometimes the issue is like I notice the other issues later. Because like, let's say I do that color. Sometimes that shading, like one layer is one shade, right? And it's not like I can use 4 different colors in one layer. Do you have Art of Excadrill? I do. So the issue kind of then becomes, how many layers do I now need for different colors on a body part? And then we used to like rack up way more layers. So it's really hard. It's really hard for me to like figure out. It might be... And sometimes I feel like the solution only works on one artwork, and then I go to the other one, and it's like the opposite. Like here, Excadrill and Drillbur. Artwork is on AI. Thank you, Shino. Thank you. It's fine, Hippo. You just try to ignore them a little bit. They actually get me more views. The reason why you're here, Hippo, is because of some people type like that. So as long as we don't spam. Hey, what up? Just a cool guy. How are you doing? Let's see here. I need something to drink. I need something new though. So I need new hair to fix Simba. I'm struggling hardcore with this one. I don't really know how to do Simba and hair. The other Simba, the face one, I mean, it's just difficult. Is it this one? Like. What's your easiest artwork? Ooh. That one is kind of like the same thing. With like you get better at stuff. So like technically this one was by no means the easiest. But it went quick and I knew exactly what to do on all of them. I was kind of even surprised how good these ones ended up. Like those fluffy balls there. Well, they were like still difficult, but like they went easier than I thought. I first thought that was like a reason why I couldn't make the artwork. There's a Houndoom here, which is super easy because it's like the easiest. It's like the perfect idea of photo bashing. I found a picture of a dog. I added in my own eyes. I think I might have added a new face. And then you can obviously see that I added like goat thing here, a spine here 3 times. Or this is a spine. Actually, this might be a spine too. I don't know. When you stop streaming and start streaming, what are you talking about? Oh, when I start and stop? So right now I'm trying to find a new schedule, Zach. Before I used to stream like 8 hours earlier than this, but we're now probably gonna lean towards late streams. Because there's no proof that in the future that I will be able to stream during the day. I don't know if I can do it during my lunch break. I don't even know if I'm get to sit at home while I'm working. So that means that like there's absolutely no reason. Do you stream on Twitch? No, I stream on YouTube and TikTok. Which means that like my focus needs to be on the night. And I used to have to work on that. Yes. I just don't know how to fucking fix this one. Like, I think there is something... I think, like, these ones, obviously they are probably supposed to be, like, color-coded, but you can see that they are different sections of highlight. And, And I just don't know how to do that because like everything I've done is kind of like smoothing out, but that kind of makes the face look a little bit weird. But I also just don't know if that's like poor photo bashing or if it's um poor shading. Now, sure, this could be the optimal, best, most skillful shading, and I should only take like a little thought about this because like I obviously see that this is like some type of 3D. It's not like perfect or whatever, but like as long as I get the better nose off, it might be fine. Obviously, the eyes here are horrendous though. When is your lunch break? Well, the thing Zach. The thing is that I'm gonna switch jobs soon. So, and my lunch break is otherwise usually around 12 to 2 p.m. or a random 40 minutes around there. What up, Lord? How are you doing? I don't have a wife. Not yet. We're using. I don't use an AI, Nyanko. Artwork is blocked. What up, Cloud Chaser? How are you doing? What up? What up? What up? Just agriculture. I don't want to get a chocolatey situation. Hot chocolate. This isn't like a job, so it doesn't. Yeah. No. I'm talking about my real job. So how do you make layers? Oh, so layers are just like where you paint, so which are separated. Thank you, Macaroni. I'm happy to see you doing good with your art. Thank you, Hypocrite. Hypocrite. Hey, what up, Don't Touch? Nia, how are you doing? We're struggling with our Simbas, okay? Also, sadly, it seems like I'm losing my. Well, I am losing my current remote job, so streaming during working hours is probably not possible anymore. Is that a dad joke? The Hypocrite? It's just his name. I mean, it's a pun, right? Hot chocolate. It is low key. It is low key falling apart. I'm losing like the most chill job ever. Oh, also the new YouTube changes, so I can't get free money for posting low effort content because you need 10 million views on shorts every 90 days. Otherwise, you get no money from shorts. Good, nice. How do you make it realistic? It's just by the fact that it's like looks 3D and has some realistic like textures to it. Pickled caber is cooked. I don't think you will be able to hop on. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, what up, peanut butter with lemon? Welcome back. Long time no see. Bearded ginger, nice. Shitty. Ever after the 8, because yeah. What more though? I don't know what to do. I would probably just take something stupid to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I will do like a background. Like I said, I will probably reduce the streaming hours already during lunch and the day. This sadly will probably mean that like I know Nuba Bros, me, I think Boss Main, I think Cloudy. It will sadly mean that I'm gonna be oh really? At school? Okay, nice, nice. Wait, is it your last year at school? Yeah. It's like to start off the school season, like a runaway, huge. Why are you nervous? Just don't be, okay? Someone needs to write down all of his shots lore. Yeah. Why the hate on AI art? Serious question. What is AI art and what is art? Can throwing shit on a wall be art, for example? That super depends because art is about intention. Fuck, I don't remember the list of thing I said. It has to do with intention. Fuck it. I had those. I should have typed it down. Has to do with intention. Then something about skill, which I don't remember how I phrased it. But yeah. Because like the thing with AI art is that like you're just giving someone else direction. For example, is me telling someone else to draw me a stick figure art? No. is me drawing a stick figure art? Yeah, absolutely. The only thing the AI create is an image. Like a tree isn't art, but like a different angle of a tree is art, or placing a tree that will, or something that will grow up to be a tree at a specific spot, for example, a garden, that could be art. But the tree itself isn't art, right? Like paint in itself isn't art, but like placing the paint in a specific order or a specific place or at a specific times is art. Bro, my this is pink, it sucks. Oh, so girly. Wait, why did we choose you to dress in pink? Nice. So you're gonna be a runway princess. Should you do a Japanese cartoon character? I mean, Pokemon is a Japanese cartoon character. Have you done Celebi yet? No, actually I have not. I will, I just don't know how to do Celebi. What up, Brew? What up, Vanta? Not gonna lie, you're doing this for engagement. Thank you for not lying. But like, these are your definitions, so the definition is subjective, right? Or are there universal true rules regarding art? So notice how those 2 points actually had nothing to added together. So like, oh, these are your definitions. So why are you implying that like, as long as, for example, if I killed someone, and you say like, wait, stabbing someone through the heart, that's just your subjective point of killing? No, we have words which has a specific meaning, and we apply those meanings. That's why we have a language. That's why art can't be anything. Or sorry, everything can't be art because we have some type of rules to it. The only thing that's subjective about art is the fact that you whether like it or not. It's not that art can be anything. It's that anybody can like your art, and that is subjective. That's why we use words, because they have a meaning, and then we use them for something. But the tree is the art of God for some. So then at your point, if everything can be art, wouldn't that mean that also art doesn't mean anything? And how about we just claim that, well, first of all, like, the fact that you use the word God doesn't really mean anything, right? Because for me, God is nothing, right? But if you just say like that, oh, for me, that's art, and I would be like, wait, why do you think that is art? Because like, we have to come up with a definition, or otherwise we have to change the words. And I have a meaning, and I can apply it to something. You will have to explain to me why it's you have to convince me why your meaning of the word art matters. Is that the eye of the beholder? So would you say that running? Wait, no, let's see here. Do you think so the point of the art of the beholder? So that's like, no, that like that phrase is used for like someone might like more. Like my art is like someone might like, dependent, like the likeness of art is on of that eye of the beholder. Not that anything can be art, because then nothing is art, and the term is absolutely useless. Because then the word art doesn't have any meaning. You have to explain to me why we use the word. If everything can be something, why do we use that word? And what should we otherwise have that other word for? Like, is a human art? Would you say that a human is art? Because no, I was just thinking, like, if you birth someone, could you call them your piece of art? Okay, shall we fight back the console? Make yes, let's say art is intentional and what? Sorry. Fuck, I don't remember the three terms we used. It was you needed intention. Then there was some type of action, and what was the third one? Fuck, I don't remember. We haven't argued on this for a long time. It's like a few months ago. It required intention. It required some type of action. There was a third one too. I don't remember what the third one was. Yeah, exactly. Do you know something I know about? Do you know something I know about Charmander? Expression? It might be an expression. It might be an expression. But also remember that because like be a bit tomorrow if I remove your user. Sure. Wait, Zach, join my Discord server. What are you using lasso? I don't remember what people use the lasso for. Like I know there's like lasso artists or whatever people say, but I don't remember what that was. AI plus pre-recorded. Do you think so, Brick? Hey, what up, Pickle? How are you doing? Uniqueness? No, because uniqueness doesn't matter. You can do, like, for example, uniqueness doesn't hold any. I don't think uniqueness is the word. Intention, execution. I don't know if expression was the word. I feel like there are some issues with the word expression. Intention, execution. Fuck, this was so long ago. And I'm so like lazy to like right now go and scroll. This is why I should type down the fucking stuff so I remember them. Because I talked about the. I really like the when we talked with that guy who tried to claim that AI is art. But it's like so long ago. It's like months ago. We'll see if we can find the video. Charisma, uniqueness, and talent. So the issue I feel with the uniqueness is that you can play like the absolutely same song. You can do the most like you can play the exact same song the exact same way, and I absolutely think that's art. I absolutely think dancing the very same boring dance is like art. So I feel like the word of uniqueness doesn't really matter because I absolutely think like singing the same songs or dancing the same dances can still be considered art. So I feel like that takes up such a big point of the word art that the word uniqueness isn't implied. I just feel like uniqueness is probably something that like can express. I feel like uniqueness is probably I don't know. Yeah, but if it's art, it is an exact copy. If you're copying your hand, is it by copying? Is it not really? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what that means exactly. So anything a human can do can be art, except use AI. No, I'm not sure how you got to that point. But like for example, so I feel like there's one counter argument I can think of to my own argument. So I think the issue with AI art is the fact that you are not ordering, you are not suggesting, not demanding. What was the word? You're telling someone else to do something for you. And you have no agency in the process. Well, some agency, right? But like, there are so many issues with the AI thing. It's like, so you ask someone else to create something for you, and then you claim that's to be your own. Also, when there is AI, there is no creator because it just copies and puts everything together. So first of all, it doesn't have a creator, it doesn't have an artist, because the artist is just asking for a randomized thing. For example, I don't think you can pick up something from a bag and then call it art, like where you didn't see or create anything. What's also interesting about the AI thing is that, like, let's say you prompt an image. and then someone, before showing you that image, they take 4 more AI images, which might just been related, and then if they take 4 real, let's say stolen artworks in the same topic. If you now got to point which artwork was yours, will you be able to say which one was yours? No, you wouldn't, because you have no clue how it was created and which one was created. Which basically means that when you're making AI artwork, it's just the same thing as Googling. Like, is me doing a Google search for like the picture fire? Have I created something right now? Like, is this layer of all these images here together, both individually, but everything in this order, a type of art? No. It depends, though. You can be specific enough to recognize your creation, right? No, that's what I would say, straight sewer. If you were super specific, and I then took like 4 other images which I did similar, and then fuck it, we had 4 more people who drew those exact same thing, and we put them all next to each other. Would you be able, out of 10 times, be able to pick your one? Like, the only counter argument I have to myself is when you play music, right? But I don't know too much enough about music, and you have like an orchestra, and you have like the guy who is telling people to play music. But I also don't personally have enough, I don't have enough understanding why that guy is actually that impressive or skillful. The guy who chooses to decides how it's supposed to be played. Because, like, in my eyes, like, couldn't like the people who are playing just like watch a video of the guy doing that or practice? Like, or is the, or like, don't they do the same thing every single time? It uses like the AI. Could you do a stream where you show us how you draw these? I do that every single day. Or not. Well, to be fair, some days I haven't been streaming now. But I have all my VODs here on YouTube. And you can just go back in my videos and you can watch me create them from the start to finish. Like, we started Rayquaza the other day. But the word also inspires you, right? How does that matter? How does the fact that the word, first of all, everything technically inspires you, because like you get fed some information by any way. How does that have, like, for example, if I just go and point in a sequence, is that my art? Like, if I just grab videos, is that like from YouTube and put them next to each other, is that art now? If I grab like 4 different music songs and I just put them next to each other, is that my art now? If I tell another person to make a song for me, singing about, I don't know, roses, is that my song now? Am I an artist? And then you might ask, yeah, but the song is still art. Yeah, but that's because an artist made it. Is AI an artist? No. Bro, if a urinal can be art, then anything can be art. I don't know how that matters. You could have like the sickest urinal. Does TikTok app really let China police kidnap you? TikTok is banned in China. Yes, no, that's the issue, right? But like the questions you've so far used hasn't really been alongside what I've been saying. You've been saying the same cookie cutter positions, the same cookie cutter point, but doesn't necessarily the people making AI art are not artists, but the AI creations are art. No, I would argue that the images that the AI produce are just images, nothing else. I hate Arceus. I'm a god now, but he did taste good though. Yeah. A piece of art has to be made with meaning, sweat, and tears. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that it has to be made with sweat and tears. I would just say it has to be made through intention by a person. Um, what was it like? Expression? Fuck, was it expression? Expression, intention. Was it action? I swear, I felt like I should. I have my OneNote, but I can't look it up because I might talk to myself. Um, wait, did I scroll down? Do I still have that thing? There was but an AI image can be better than what was drawn by a person in some cases. Better how? That's a truism. Or no, that's not a truism. That's absolutely wrong way of using the word. Like, what does better mean? You have to define the word better. Do you mean like more liked? Yes, everything can be more liked. Some people like more McDonald's over a restaurant food. Does that make the restaurant food worse or the McDonald's food worse? Well, that really depends, right? Like, was one in the skill? Well, like, was taste that matters, or was it the convenience that mattered? Was it actually the food, or yeah, just the convenience of how you got the food? Was it the skillmanship in the making of the art, or the creation, or the food, or the creation of it? It's not stolen, it's a data set, which was stolen. For it to be stolen, it would need to be recreated one for one. AI sample styles and composition. So it's high art, but it's art. No. Also, first of all, the word stolen absolutely doesn't need to be recreated one to one. Otherwise, there will never be a copyright ever, because most stuff which are stolen or like copyrighted are stuff that are similar, not one by one. Art is defined by how the viewer interprets it. So that just means that like if you get a message. But see, here's the issue. You said art, and we already said that AI isn't art. So how can you get a definition from art if the thing you're getting it from isn't art? Right? You baked in that the image was art in that suggestion. Also, I wouldn't even say that something is defined by how the viewer interprets it. I don't even think that's true. Because another person can come to you, explain what it actually means, and your mind could be changed. That doesn't change the difference of the artwork. If you thought a song was actually a love song, and then someone explains to you how all the phrases was actually about God, and everything we mention is like related to God. Now instantly the art, the definition of the art and what it's the meaning from it has absolutely changed because you gave them a new perspective of the thing, which makes Will you hate me if I think the only real artist is God? No, I don't give a fuck what you think. Art isn't a subjective experience. Yes, that doesn't change the fact whether or not AI creates images or art. The art looks AI, but definitely could be human. Thank you. Cigar, do you do thumbnails? No, but I need to start doing that. I never used Lose Live. It's a fake TikTok. I'm on YouTube and TikTok right now. So up here we have TikTok, and down here we have YouTube, and down here we have full screen. I'm back. My sister needed help. What up, Goldleaf? And I mean, I don't believe in God, so I mean, you do you, buddy. It's not an objective definition. Then what is it? Like, or at least like it has to have some type of meaning. Because if everything is art, nothing is art, and the word is just useless, you have to explain what the meaning of art is then. If just everything can be art, and everybody can change the meaning of what art is and isn't, then why would it also matter for you if I don't call it art? Right? Like if someone says, well, if for you that but for me that is art because it's of the eye of the beholder. Well, if I then say that it's not art, why are you having a problem with it? Like you already said that like, well, art could be anything. It could be art and it could not be art. It depends for the person. If I then go and say that art, it's not art, why are you having a problem with it? I'm sorry, but I was lurking and fake TikTok is trying me help. I didn't really understand what they meant. I thought they meant that it was no, but yeah, but that's the issue. But then why would you have a problem if I don't call it art or argue that it's not the art? My issue is that you're using a word, but we use words because they have an implied meaning, and the fact that just apparently anything and everything could be art, and that also people can both remove and add things to that word doesn't make sense. And also the fact that an art is a subjective experience for a viewer doesn't change how anything in relation whether or not someone thinks AI is art or not. But also, like, I don't give a fuck if people technically like whatever an AI produced. I don't like it. I dislike what comes because of it, but I don't give a fuck that like people generally like the AI slop. It's just the same thing that like some people draw abstract art that I dislike sometimes, while still some abstract art I actually find super cool. If words have an implied meaning, it means you recognize there's a truth above us, right? I don't know how those two even go together. We created the language, right? Yeah, exactly. If it has an implied meaning, it means you recognize the truth above. No, the reason, do you know, okay, and an implied meaning means that we use the word to try to inform someone about, like, we use language not to speak towards people but to make other people understand us, right? Like if I'm telling you to like leave my room, the implied meaning is that I don't want you in my room. Nothing in that sentence had anything to do with God or a higher being or meaning. To refer to something, meaning. What is meaning without truth? I mean, you can lie, and then the truth really doesn't matter, does it? It has to correlate, right? I have no clue how you put those sentences together. This is like kind of what I said before, where you were using the cookie cutter arguments. The issue is that um, you're just spewing out different phrases and sentences that are like that people generally type as arguments towards different points, but you don't have an understanding why you actually use those different points and when to use them, and why and when they make sense or doesn't make sense. Like you just said that if something has what is art changes from an era to an era. Landscapes weren't considered art for a long time because they didn't have deeper themes. It's subjective. No, I disagree. I just think that the people from before were wrong. I just think there were some people who were gatekeeping something that didn't matter. They just didn't have the thing, like that just means, okay, so before there were some people who disagreed that that was called art. Yeah, they were wrong. If an image makes you feel, makes you think or feel, then to me it's art. So if anything that makes you think or feel, is it now art? So that means that anytime you feel something or you think something, that's art. So your feelings and it's like when someone hits you, you start crying or you make a sound. Is that art now? Because it made you feel something and it made you think something. No. If I talk to you right now, is this art because I'm making you think something and I'm making you feel something? Yes, exactly. Art is subjective. But notice how that has nothing to do with the argument whether or not AI images are art or not, or if the creation of them is an artistic process. I do bash religions a little bit. I don't mind. No, but obviously not too much. No, because like notice how the saying that art is subjective. Yes, it is, Because some people like some art, some people dislike some art. I don't mind artwork I don't like. The issue is when you try, like for example, if you say, well, technically, a garden is filled with, what is it called? Plants. Well, I don't know. I breeded a dog, and now that's a part of my plant collection. Well, plants are subjective because some plants grow from the sun, some from water, some need oxygen, blah blah blah. Just like my dog. Now that's my plant collection. And then you will say, oh, but a dog is not a plant. Well, subjectively for me it is. I don't know how that matters. There are obviously better rock garden. Yeah, sure. Notice how it's the word rock there. What if people consider AI as art are stupid? I mean, like, I just think it's pretty easy to recognize AI. AI is not art. AI is not art. Yes. Wait, no fucking for rock garden. The definition of word art is subjective. The definition of the word art is subjective. I disagree with that. The definition of the word art, I disagree, is subjective. Now, like, I think that's wrong, Oracle. Like, more or less, the definition has to be more or less the same. Because, like, depending on the criteria, the definition changes. I think liking or disliking art, like, that is subjective. Nobody can change that. Just like the taste of food is subjective. Like, I think actually maybe it's just better to compare it to food. Like, for example, is bark on a fucking tree food? No, I don't think so. Or no, a stone. How many calories? How many calories is there in a stone? Actually, apparently there is calories in a stone. Fuck. A stone of body fat. Never mind. How many calories in a rock? Okay, so 0 calories, for example, in a rock. Now, can someone say that they can eat rocks? Yes. Is there probably other foods which are 0 calories, like water, maybe? But, like, we will never say that, like, rock is food. I mean, straight sewer, just to be clear, you weren't able to type a concrete definition first as well, right? I already picked apart your arguments. Right? Recognize how, first of all, that both of you guys still, biology is subjective. Most art movements are about pushing what is or isn't art. Abstract art wasn't called art. Well, we have used the word abstract for meaning. So, still, notice how, like, just because someone has, like, they are not called art anymore because we have because the term, like, just because something has changed doesn't mean that everything should be allowed. Like I said, there's a reason why we have words. For example, just like with food, we have, like, I don't know the exact definitions which should be used for the words food, but it's probably we can probably both agree that something like eating a rock is not food. Just like we could probably, like, say that, like, a cooked meal is probably not like a running deer. But we could probably argue and agree that, like, a raw piece of fish could be, like, sushi, for example, could be considered a cooked meal, even if it's raw. Because, like, there was some type of process made in cooking that deal. Now, obviously, someone would be like, well, there's obviously rice with the raw piece of fish that you cut out and cooked. Exactly. And was there even a definition by it then? Food means different things depending on who you ask. So that doesn't matter. You can, yeah, but you can always say that. Because, like, because then also AI can't be art, right? Because other people will not consider it to be art, therefore it's not art. Like, huh? Like, okay, so if art means different things, then it. So if you want to use the argument that, well, it means different things for different people, well, then why are you concerned about what those other people think? Like, if you're saying, well, art, for some people it is art. Okay, well, it's not for me, and it isn't art. Then why are you complaining? Like, you're pretty much putting yourself in a corner. Yes, exactly. Words are concept, and they have a meaning. And my argument is that the whatever AI creates, like the images, are not to be considered art. I don't give a fuck that people use those images, though, necessarily. The creation of them is probably not for the best, but it is what it is. Hi, that looks really good. Thank you, Maki. You're the one doing the stream, my guy. I'm just here to engage. Well, first of all, I don't see how that also... See, notice how that has, like, to do with nothing. I mean, yeah, and I'm streaming just making art. Notice how this says nothing here. Technically, that... technically, the engaging would be, like, not to speak about AI. But I don't give a fuck about speaking about it. That's why you guys, like, are obviously able to chat about it. Curved has made it far since the millibit. Hey, what up, Elana? Oh, wait, is that you, Elana? Wait, is that you, Elana? What the fuck? Yeah, that is you. Jesus Christ. How did you find yourself in fucking YouTube? The YouTube family, nice. Elana is a long-term viewer. Like a 1-year one. I'm a blonde. I'm modding you before you get fucking banned for being dumb. Oh yeah, Ilana's been from... hey, what up, honey? How are you doing? Wait, I missed some messages here. Yeah, Ilana has been here for over a year. She's practically only getting the mod because I need to see that she's here. It's fun to debate on the meaning of the words and how subjective concepts can be. Yeah, of course. More or less. I don't get it. I don't get it though. AI images are not art by your definition. Yes, exactly. Give me a... Let's see here. Let's see here. Food. You can comprehend. Please finish uploading. Oh, you mean biology isn't subjective? Most art movements. I mean, yeah, but well, also, yeah, like what you said here. Most art. What did you say? Most art thing are pushing what isn't art. Art wasn't called art, but like this is also like the thing, right? The thing with the word abstract art. I think also that like the reason why people call something not art or art is also generally stupid. Like for example, someone earlier wrote, or maybe it was you even, but like if a journal or like a toilet could be considered art, then anything can be art. First of all, what is wrong with an artistic made urinal and a toilet or whatever? Like just because we shit in it, why can't that thing be made fancy or good looking, right? Like, like look at this. Like, how can we not call? I mean, that's AI. Probably, maybe even this one. But like, why couldn't specific toilets, even if like what we do use them for is shit, be art? And you want to let the world know that? That is your point? I have no clue what that means. Don't worry, Lana. There's like 2 ways. It looks a little AI. It's not AI. Can you make the new one? Can you make... Yeah, of course. Not now, though, because I'm ending stream soon. Still just drawing. I'll need to go clear there. Oh, what are you eating, Gold Leaf? Yes. And also, like, that was me. It was a reference to a famous person that is a urinal turned sideways with some writing on it. I mean, like, this is also like the thing with like the banana thing, right? I don't remember what it was. The thing is that like some of those stuff actually is art though. And I feel like people are shitting on it a little bit too much. But also I think that also people are shitting on it because it there's so much money involved in it. Like, I don't remember the banana thing, but wasn't like the point of the banana thing? Um, wasn't like the banana thing a criticism of itself, and then it got popular using its own using the same using the same criticism that it was made for. Like, wasn't it kind of like, hey, this is what this is an artwork which is made to criticize um this type of art, and then it got shitted on for being that type of art or whatever. I don't remember exactly. Could I see you draw one? Or like right now, I'm not gonna do anything, but we can watch some video or something together of like me doing it. It looks a little AI home. Now I make everything, all of my art. Happy Wednesday, honey. Yeah, it's the same concept as the painting of the pipe that says this is not a pipe. Yeah, I don't know. To say there's no intention is a belief. Not saying it's right or wrong, but I cannot be concluded. I don't know. I can't tell if you are AI, buddy. The meaning of the words is really can be widely different to different people. Remember, it doesn't matter that just because some people think something and some people don't think something, that doesn't mean a lot, right? Like, that statement makes more sense when someone says like, "What is carbonara?" And like, okay, well, for some people they use cream, some people only use like the bacon fat and the egg yellows in their carbonara. But like generally carbonara has a meaning with like a few items. So like you can't pull up like a steak with fries and imply that that is carbonara because you can be because like it's subjective. It still has to be in a frame of a reference. Wait, straight zero. To say that there's no intention is a belief. I don't know what that means, and I disagree with Bono. I just think that other people are wrong. I just think that they think that because there's an image, it's art. They're just using the wrong word. Like, which is fine, but that doesn't change the fact that they're wrong. But that doesn't mean that they can't like it. Like, it's kind of like the thing where because like that's also like I feel like that's like the meta question too. Oh, nation being art, not AI. Oh, okay, gotcha. I understand what you mean. For me, it's still like it's so hard because there's so many things to think about. So like I think like is nature itself the artist then? Because like I do believe that you can like I don't think that you can look at a forest and call it art. But I think you can take like a picture or you can say like, oh, if I stand here, it's like it's a nice view, like that's art. I just don't think like in out of itself it is art. But that's also like the issue I had with I think I used the explanation before, like a tree isn't art, planting a tree can be art. Looking at a tree can be art. The placement of the tree is the art. Maybe even planting the tree is an art because you can probably force it to either grow further and shorter but due to how you handle it. But that also like encaptures the intention. Wait, is someone complaining about Ilana getting mod? The frame of reference is that it is an image or video or audio made to invoke a feeling or generative thought. It's not high art, shouldn't be a museum, but to say, well, first of all, like, whether or not something is in a museum or not doesn't matter. A frame of reference. So, like, I don't also think, like, a frame of reference is art. For example, wait, let's see here. Is that an image, audio, made to evoke a feeling of regenerative thought? It's not high art. Because, like, Let me see here. If you just take a picture, generally, if you just take a picture of your family, is that art? But I also think that you can purposely try to set up a picture with your family to be art. You sound Scandinavian. I am. Pollock paintings are just splashes of paint. The process of creation doesn't matter so much as the viewing. With Pollock? I don't know what that is. But that sounds like a sub... That sounds also like the thing where, like, this is technically art. Pollock? Yeah, this is abstract art. I think, like, this is, like, the issue with these type of things. Is that, like... I definitely can see this being art. Because it's, like, the intention of the skill. But I also understand that, like, isn't it, like, you know when you take, like, those... You see those videos where people take, like, 6 different paints, and they purposely pour them down on a painting, and then they're like, whoa, sold it for 10K. Like, that is still some type of art. But, like, that's still some type of action made to make it. Like, the intention isn't necessarily where the paint is going, but, like, the action of getting the paint on the painting on the canvas. Yes, but that doesn't matter. Okay, we don't have to care what other people think, and or like even if the other people think or don't think, that doesn't matter because people can be wrong. Hey, thank you, Kalim, for the capybara. I do absolutely understand that because some people were wrong before, doesn't mean that some people in the future could be wrong too. I also think like drawings like these, which are randomized or not like necessarily experienced, people don't want to call art because they make fun of it. Like that's just a human thing. People don't think what I'm doing is art either. Or people feel like this is also. I remember the dark black guy. He was like trying to write an argument that like people who draw with finger paints are by no means on the same level as the skilled artist who use oils. But I don't think that's true. I don't necessarily think that just because you're using oil paint and you're skilled with that, that just because you're drawing with a finger, which might look like a childish thing that children do, doesn't mean that something is more or less art just because of those actions. Neopronouns? It bug? I don't know. I don't like when we stick off. I like he, she, or they. Oh, it was a joke, never mind. Hey, what up, Whiskey? Guess we finally got a phone after months of it being broken. Hey, what up, Whiskey? How are you doing? Oh yeah, Alana. Oh yeah, by the way, for the new people, Alana is a troll, so don't take her with a pinch of salt. Yeah, that's my point. Saying it's not art is kind of reductive. The medium and process may be different. Yeah, but like, this is like the thing, right? For example, Menlo, if I tell someone else to create something for me, is that my art piece? So first of all, that's the first thing. That's my first argument. Anything where you like suggest something else to make that from it for you, that's an issue. That then if your argument will be, well, aren't you using a computer? Because like, code, kind of AI, drawing something. But like then you also have to somehow be able to make a valid argument that using a pen isn't the very same thing. And this is also where I kind of used the argument earlier that like if someone types in a random prompt into an AI, if you swap that image out with another one, you as a prompter will never be able to tell. You will never know that you will just assume that either the thing is broken or that that was actually the response you were supposed to get. Because, like I said, there's no intention. The intention and whatever. Fuck, I need to remember the third word because I felt like I had a good thing of it. Because, like I said, it's like telling someone else to do something for you. It's like telling someone else to make you a burger and then claiming that you made that burger. Fuck it. Even if you tell the chef that they should have removed the pickles from the burger, that does not make you the burger. You had no clue. In fact, depending if which chef you go to, you have no clue what burger you will have gotten because you don't know which chef it will been and how it was made. If we swap out the burger, you wouldn't even know if that was your burger or not. Fuck it, we put up 9 burgers next to them. You wouldn't be able to say which one is yours. You would have no clue. What up, whiskey? Wait, whiskey. Join my Discord. Is editing an image with Photoshop nullifying the art element? No. I don't know. I don't know why you used so many different terms. Or photo by what do you mean with nullifying or art elements? This would be like the equivalent of taking a movie and making a music video out of it. Does that make it less art? No. Or like you make like a different scene and you add in sound effects. You rearrange the order of the movie to do something. No. It's no. We everybody was kicked from the server due to me getting hacked. So use the link below my name and join. Chicken fried rice, nice. See ya, Ilana. Wait, is David here? The intention was to create an image. I agree that the AI prompter is not an artist, but the resulting image is still art. No, it's just an image. If I type the word I and I print that page out, is that art? I would say it depends, but yeah. Well, it's stolen art at that point. You took the movie without permission and then rearranged it. That super depends. Because you have way more. For example, that would make like 90% of the internet stolen, which we both would agree probably isn't true. For example, there's a reason why you don't get copyrighted for what is it called? Transformative work. Now, will I say that my artworks are transformative enough for it to not to be copyrighted? No. Will I say that that also means that my artworks are stolen? No. Just because someone can sue you doesn't mean that you technically are like, for example, how come that like the NBA, no, not the NBA, like every time there's like a Super Bowl or like Olympics, those people are always super strict with all their things on all platforms because they are putting YouTube under like insane amount of like pressure when it comes to something being stolen or not or like copyrighted, while other things are way less. Now you could say that like the measure of how hard someone might be able to sue you doesn't matter, but I think we can both agree that like you wouldn't be able like we both that you could absolutely make reviews including stuff from a movie and do transformative both art but also like commentary of something, But like we will also know that there are absolutely companies who are stronger or weaker, and will put something like YouTube or other platforms into positions where they will basically just take it down just to save their own asses. Yes, but also Manalo, that also means, remember here, look here, right? Charizard. This is also the like the 1-for-1 thing also. Cause like my artworks are absolutely not 1-for-1. Everybody could look at my artwork and also tell that it's by no means close to what the real artwork is. But does it have the same pose? Yes. Will you be able to put the artwork not even side by side with the original and you can tell it is? Yes. But that doesn't change that like just like the 1-for-1 is a very dangerous word, because my art like we like this Dark Dragonite here is obviously like we all know this one card. Well, not everybody, but you know. Like Dark Dragonite, this is absolutely like this card, right? Like this is absolutely this card. But you would also be insanely wrong if you said they were similar, because it's obviously mostly just the pose. Like you see like these lines here for the scales or whatever. Like I didn't do that. I also have fur. Everything here looks realistic. I don't have a moon. Fuck it, I have a sun. Is this a 1-for-1? No. But I would also absolutely understand why a company will be able to copyright strike me. Or, you know, copyright reclaim, right? Wait, by the way, when it comes to Ilana, just understand that she's like a troll, so don't like take her too seriously. By the way, you will learn. David used to have Ilana in check though. If you guys ever remembered like David or David, that's from Ilana. You're recreating art in your own style is normally a thing throughout art. Yes. Well, no. Yeah, no. Your point with like it being stolen is like it's technically somewhat like obviously it's like a copy, right? But like will we use the word stolen? Well, like maybe David. Yes, like David and Alana know each other very well. We're talking about whether or not AI is art or not. Like either like first of all, if the prompter is an artist, but also if whatever the AI produces is AI is artwork or not. I followed the lawyer, but did it become less art? Can you explain how something becomes more or less art? Technically, yes, you did copy the art. Yeah, exactly. If you try to sell those art, it will be stolen. Maybe. Like you, I mean, yeah, kinda. I would say that it could be even be considered stolen earlier, technically. Could be. But also, it's like it's such a fine, it's such a hard topic to agree with, because like it has like it's also due to the IP. Like technically, everything that looks like Cubone could be considered stolen. But we would also agree that like you shouldn't be like that we all like people who do fan art, right? And also like the bigger the companies they are and more like the fandom is, the more we would